guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to do another red zone no item sweep. We are getting close to finishing up the Dragon Ball Hero red zone. So today we're going to use the LR Gods team to no item this red zone. And this is just, this is going to be one of the easier teams. I do think that the Movie Hero team is the strongest team in the game. I'm not really sure what would be my favorite build of Movie Heroes, though. I'm uncertain, because it's like, Gamma 1 is, well, I mean, he's probably the strongest leader. Like, I would rate Gamma 1, I think, above the LR Gods, but the thing is that, you don't have two Gamma 2s to activate all of his links and stuff like that. So it's like, well, what to do with the second spot? Like, maybe I would like to, like, run Gamma 1, but then, like, the LR Gods potentially as, like, a second lead, but then, like, you factor in, like, the 200% leader skills and stuff like that. Regardless, I do think Movie Heroes is the strongest team and category in the game currently, right? I mean, if you just look at the team we're rocking, right? So we have the LR Gods, Dokkan Fest LR from 2022. We have Gamma 1 and 2, Dokkan Fest TURs from 2022. We have Kid Goku, Dokkan Fest TUR from 2022. We have Carnival LR Goku, who is a Carnival LR, which, I mean, you could put Carnival LRs, I think, on the same level as Dokkan Fest LRs. Like, they're right there, because, I mean, the anniversary, it's going to be a Dokkan Fest LR and a Carnival LR side by side, right? So they're kind of like Dokkan Fest LR level. And then finally, we have a banner unit, Piccolo, right? Who is, he is just a banner unit, but, I mean, he was on a Dokkan Fest LR banner. So it's like, this is what a good team would look like right about now. It's just a team that's just filled with all characters from this year. The 7th anniversary was kind of like a soft reset for the meta. It's been a couple years since they've done something that big of a jump. And I don't expect it's going to happen with the 8th anniversary again, right? The leader skill jump. But because of that, characters before 2022 are mostly ineffective. Mostly, I say, ineffective, right? There are characters in spots you could definitely use that could be effective, but for the most part, you do want to be rocking pure 2022 units. And the Gods team, of course, that's exactly what we're doing. So we're able to win pretty easily. Golden Cooler, all he does is hit hard. Not going to be good enough against this type of team. Alright, now we're moving on to the fight against Super Fu. How tough is Super Fu? I don't know that I would say this is a super difficult fight. Certainly Fu does have an interesting gimmick, though, where he can seal our entire rotation. The thing, though, about this team, the Gods themselves can get fodderized by Fu very easily, right? Like the Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s are probably some of the biggest characters whose weakness is sealing, right? That completely can neutralize them. But the rest of the team here is so powerful and can really carry the weight. I think that besides the Gods, the rest of the team basically cannot be caught by Fu. And then Gamma 2 can do this, too, where he just, does that, right? Like, it's like, all right, very tough first phase. That actually, Gamma 2 is actually the reason, Gamma 2 is the reason we won this for sure. Because Gamma 2 soloed Fu instantly in phase 1, that means that the Gods still have their guard up, right? Like, this is the first rotation with the Gods, and then next rotation is going to be our first rotation with the other copy of the Gods. So that was huge, Gamma 2 going crazy like that turn 1 to immediately get us into the second phase to where Fu, nice dodge, Piccolo, to where Fu can't even do anything. So there we go. We easily win. Gamma 2 definitely the MVP for this run. What a shock, though. You know, Dokkan Fest LR level Gamma 1 and 2. I couldn't have guessed that they would be, you know, carrying here. Oh, crazy. Alright guys, now we're moving on to the final fight of the Heroes Red Zone, and definitely the toughest. This is the fight against Cumber. This is not really going to give us, I would say, any difficulties or any troubles, though. A lot of our team is consistent with characters who are building up in some fashion, right? So Gamma 2 has to attack, the gods stack with their supers, Carnival Goku stacks, right? And then we also have, I guess, Gamma 1 builds up by getting hit, right? So we have all these characters who will build up. So by the time we reach Cumber, where he's at his most difficult, we will be ready to go. Here's Gamma 2's nullification. Now remember, Gamma 2, he is, for the most part, I would say, an offensive unit, but his defense can get to be very, very respectable, but he also does support and have nullification as well, right? Like, that's one thing I feel like gets... When I see people discuss the Gammas and how ridiculous they are, I usually see them overlook the support abilities both Gammas have, which is just, like, it's like you see how dominant they are, and then it's like you can forget that they're supporting, too, the Gammas. Like, they're just so stupid. I love it. Beautiful design. Like, when there's new content in the series, that's exactly what they should do, is what they did with the Gammas. The Gammas are perfectly made around, you know, new, fresh stuff. And I do anticipate that, like, Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, other superhero characters will likewise just be as ridiculous, as busted, with super powerful kits. It's really the proper way to handle it. So you get the Great Ape Cumber. This fight, you know, depending upon the team, can give you a little bit of trouble. Remember that Cumber can stun you with his super attack right here? Well, he could stun you with super attacks in any of the 3 phases, right? Which is something we do have to, you know, be a little bit concerned about. But, I mean, the gods have type advantage here. Cumber does get a big damage increase for his, he basically built, like, he gets, like 30% attack for the turn or something like that, Cumber does when he supers. So if he supers right away and then he gets a bunch of Great Ape normals after that, he can really start to do a lot of extra damage if he supers first. But guess what? He didn't do that, and it doesn't matter regardless. Even physical Cumber potentially could kill maybe like Gamma 2 if he supered him or something like that. Maybe, if Gamma 2 had a poor rotation. But for the most part, like, you know, again, this team is just going to decimate. How much does Gamma 2 take, right? Yeah. Physical Cumber might be able to kill Gamma 2 if Gamma 2 had like a abysmal rotation. But again, for the most part, this movie hero team is just too strong. But I mean, this something very similar to this is like the best team in the game, right? Like, if I was actually going against like the strongest fight in the game, I would probably have the Gammas on one rotation, and probably Kid Goku and Android 8 on the other rotation, and then the floaters. Maybe I would like the gods. I don't know. I might bring like a friend gods. Have Carnival Goku potentially as a floater, and then maybe I don't know who the last unit would be. I don't know. Maybe I would have two of the LR gods and Carnival Goku as floaters. Might be a good idea for this team. I know it seems absurd, but I feel like that could be a good way to go about this, right? And then have the Gammas on rotation, and then Kid Goku and Android 8 on the other rotation. But Movie Heroes, it's just so freaking stacked, right? Like, we just have so many options, so many powerful characters, active skills, defense, offense. Movie Heroes has got everything, and this was just very easy because of that.